Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. Hello, how are you guys doing? What is good over here in the social media neighborhood? How many of my cousins is tapped in? If you are new here, I want to welcome you first. Hopefully you will come back. And if you are returning, you didn't spend the block, then I want to welcome you back, okay? I'm not going to be here long at all, but I am going to be here strong. And I'm definitely going to show you guys, literally, how you can start making at least $10,000 a month, which is 2 AI tools, my people. If you guys don't hear nothing else I say, or anybody else say, okay, you spend the block, what's up, beloved? You my cousin, we locked in. If you don't hear nothing else that I'm saying, what I'm going to tell you for the 100 millionth time is everything is going up, and I don't want to spend time talking about this because I'm almost sounding redundant. You don't need a reminder of what's going on, what's happening. The people that are being affected by the decision makers, okay? I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to show you how you can pay yourself an extra $10,000 a month on top of your job or whatever it is type of income you got coming in. I just want to show you how to stay afloat, okay? I want to show you how to swim and not sink, because there's a lot of people sinking. Credit sinking, money sinking, the way of life, what they know it as to be, and it's only going to get worse. It's bad right now, okay? And for some people, it may feel like it is worse, but it's going to get worse. I don't want to go over all the headlines, but I'll catch y'all up real quick, okay? There is a fight going on between the administration and the federal chair, Jerome Powell. And he came out and said, we can embrace ourselves for a volatile inflation. We already got inflation. They don't want to bring it down. They don't want to inject the economy with cash, okay? This same inflation that was supposed to be transitory is now here to stay. When I went to go look up the word volatile, unexpected, it's detrimental. So that's my teachable moment for today. I'm not here to preach to anybody, okay? My whole purpose and my only purpose is that my cousins got something in place for themselves that nobody else can control, and that nobody else can take the credit for, and nobody else can say, well, I'm in possession of this. If you don't do A, B, C, D, or E, then you won't eat, and all of this stuff, okay? I'm here for your kids. If you got teenagers and you don't want to learn this stuff, put them on. Tell them to come sit down with you. Because I'm going to show you, people are not just making $10,000. $10,000 is easy peasy. You hear me? $10,000 is easy peasy. No cap. This is not a flex. And this is not to impress you. I don't have to impress you. I don't know you. And even if I did, you ain't worth my impression. Okay? Just real talk. But Honestly speaking, $10,000 is not hard whatsoever. Okay. I'm going to just show you from January. And before I get started, please share this real quick. It is human versus robot machine. We talk about it all the time. I'm not going to stop saying it until it registers. Okay. Till you understand that that is the type of warfare we're in now. People have lost their jobs to robots. And you can be on either side. You get to pick and choose. We get a choice. As human beings, we get a choice. What we believe, where we going to live, what we going to eat, how we going to raise our family, what school we going to go to. We get a choice. We get to choose. And there are people that are literally, one side of the aisle is, and the best way I know how to explain this, during the gold mining rush, where people were moving from New York and New Jersey, Chicago, all these places to California to mine for gold. The people who sold the shovels made more than the people who was looking for gold. When the gold ran out and they couldn't find no more gold, the shovels were still being sold. Straight up. People was like, well, maybe, I might not find a lot, but let me keep on looking. But they needed a shovel to even be able to mine. So it wasn't the people who found the gold that got rich. It was the people who sold the shovels. And there's two types of people right now. There are people right now that are, let me put this on mute, you guys, so I don't have any distractions, because I don't want to be here long whatsoever. Where's my mute button? Here we go. So there's two types of people right now. People that are out here creating these chat bots, people that are out here learning prompt engineering, people that are out here owning the system that is helping business owners and different things of that sort. And there are a lot of business owners right now. There could be a whole lot more. There's so much room for a whole lot more. But right now there is a boom when it comes to small businesses. Y'all can go look that up. Statistics done by the Small Business Administration. And they getting approved for a lot of loans and different things of that sort. That's how I know there's a surge in small business owners, especially with all of this stuff going on. And really after the pandemic, it really went crazy. There was other cousins like me be like, we're not doing this no more, ever again. Okay. So right now, with businesses having to learn how to pivot, they need a lot of help. And there are so many things that you can do to be of help to a business, even to a consumer. It don't just got to be selling to business owners. But whenever you can solve a problem, you'll never have a money problem of your own. Whenever you can solve a problem, I don't care if the services, and I'm not ever telling nobody to produce bad services. Even bad stuff sell is what I'm saying. Bad songs, bad food. We done wasted money on bad food. And guess what? It's still selling even after they done gave us the bad food and everybody else. We done wore bad, ugly clothes. Okay? We done had bad, ugly clothes. Even the bad stuff sells. Okay? So, like I was stating before, I said that $10,000 a month is not hard. It's literally like making $100 in this day and age, especially with the amount of money that people is out here making. Okay. So this is just my 15-minute. Let me massage your mind, cousins. Let me get you in the space and the mind frame and the mindset of, I need to create, I can do this. And somebody is literally showing up to show me how to do it. So I want you, like, in your thinking cap, your ideas is your income, not your workplace, not your boss, not the government. Your ideas is your income. And that is why they will have us spending all of our time doing something else, so we can never sit down and get the idea that will produce us generational income. income and inflow. Get that income, not outcome, not an output, not an outflow, not a consuming. Not I gotta work for it because it keep running from me, and not because I gotta go work for it. I gotta hustle for it, and I gotta grind for it because I don't have enough of it. Income consistently, okay? But the fastest way to get to 10K, like I said, it's not hard, okay? This is January 2025. This is real time in my app. You're going to see me slide it over and move it, okay? This ain't no screenshot. You can go up and down with this thing. This is real time, okay? January 2025. January 2025. I just want y'all to know, cousins, you don't got to work hard no more. I just want y'all to know, cousins, you ain't got to slave no more. I say January 2025, okay? This is on the app. You're going to see me slide over to February, which is right to the left of here, okay? That's December. Went the wrong way. So January, go back to January. I want y'all to see in real time. I'm going to let y'all see on this side too, okay? Let me make sure I see exactly where it's at. Come on, camera. Trying to get it up here so you can see and I can see. Okay. I keep going the wrong way. I'm going to show y'all this way, okay? January, right there. Do this again. Maybe it's this light. Let me see. Okay. January is right there, okay? January is right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit February. Okay? February. You're going to see it in real time. 16,000. So now in 2 months, that's February, okay? 2025. In 2 months, that's $26,000. Let's go to March. March 2025. That's 15,000. That is now $37,000 in 3 months. Okay? Digital products, y'all. Digital products. 37,000. Now we're gonna go to April. With 37,000, we are 45,000. April. 44,000. April. We in May now, okay? We in May now. And May ain't over. But now we at 45, 50, 52,000 in 5 months. Digital products. Listen, you do not have to work like we've been working. That's over if you want it to be. If not, then just jump off this live. This live ain't for you. But if you at least want to be able to make 10K every single month consistently or more, then here's some tools, okay? Y'all gotta let me know in the chat you ready. Let me know you tapped in and you ready to look at these few tools. I probably use ChatGPT, Canva, and I might use another tool for image generation. That's it. But I'm going to show you guys how I can, and I'm going to spend about maybe 20 minutes, maybe 20 to 30 minutes on AI, several different things you can literally do using AI to make you $10,000, okay? I'm going to go over a list. Let me pull it up. You can create this in Canva using ChatGPT, sell it for $47, okay? You sell it 200 times. In 1 month, you've made $10,000. And selling it 200 times in 1 month ain't even a half of a raindrop in the bucket. Literally. So I'm going to flip my screen around just as soon as I got the site up and the prompt ready to go. We're going to go over here to ChatGPT first. I'm going to start there and show y'all a couple things over there. Now, this is going to be your go-to for everything, literally. Okay. I told a lot of my cousins last year, before any of this stuff with the Department of Education was even mentioned, the Department of Education and stuff being dismantled wasn't even made mention of during the presidential runoff or whatever they call it, the campaign trail. But way before then, I told my people, I said, cousins, you want to get in the credit niche. If you're going to start a side hustle that you can still do from home, not ever leaving your home, you can do it with your kids sitting right there, and you can let this machine literally do the work. You tell it exactly what you want it to do. You could be a millionaire right now with all of the people suffering from student loans, having their rights violated, having late payments added, had, not only late payments, they score drop. All of that is illegal, whether you owe the Department of Education or whoever then took it over, Department of Treasury, whoever they say you owe for them student loans. It is illegal to be reported to your consumer report, which is what we call a credit report. ChatGPT will get you all the way together. ChatGPT will give you all the consumer laws. ChatGPT will take pictures. You take pictures of your credit report, and then you tell ChatGPT to make you some dispute letters. Let me show y'all a 6-figure side hustle that'll pay you $10,000 just showing people this or doing this for people. Okay? Y'all let me know in the comments. If you ready to see, show me how I can make $10,000. And I'm about to do that. Okay? I'm gonna come over here already and say, look, chat, can you tell me how? No, matter of fact, chat, can you scan these photos of a credit report for any violations and discrepancies I don't know why I don't be trying to put all my little no. Hold on. Bye, chat. And chat, can you scan these photos of a credit report for any violations? Let me see, discrepancies and inaccuracies. Okay, bye. I can care less about that. I'm going to blow it up so y'all can see it in just a minute, okay? You can take a screenshot if you need to, and I'm going to flip the camera around over here. Can you scan the photos of a credit report, or should I say this credit report? Can you scan these photos of this credit report for any violations, discrepancies, and inaccuracies? Make sure personal information is accurate and there are no consumer law violations. If there is, please create me dispute templates for all bureaus Okay, bye. For all bureaus, informing them of these items being in violation and the steps that need to be taken to have these items removed should you find any. Okay, had to think about the prompt. So let me turn this around, let y'all see. Let me make sure my cousins over here can see. I'm gonna blow it up so everybody can see, okay? This is how you can actually help people fix their credit while you fixing your own credit. This right here will make you a lot of money. Why? Because all of us have to have credit at some point in age. If you ain't got no customers today, somebody gonna turn 18 tomorrow. And if you ain't got none that day, somebody gonna turn 18 the next day and they gonna need some credit, okay? So there is the prompt. Let me go here. Fix these errors. Why are you trying to make me? Okay, so there, if you want to take a screenshot, I'll pull it out where you can take a screenshot real quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and I am going to upload the photos that I want them to scan of this report. Okay, let me find them in here real quick. Okay, here they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All I did was took a screenshot of somebody's credit profile. Okay, you can see. I think one of these might be my personal profile too, but this is how easy it is. Somebody can come to you and say, look, let me help you get your credit fixed. Let me help you design customized letters for your credit report and not for everybody else's. Okay. You give me a copy of your credit report, the link to it, or you can take screenshots. And this is all you literally would have to do. Okay. You can be in business in your whole neighborhood with this one play. So now the credit reports are uploaded. Okay. The prompt is there. It's telling me that it's analyzing right here. It's reading the report. Even though it may look small on our end, this machine can read it. This is a $10,000. Let me just check on my cousins over here. This is literally a $10,000 a month play. Because then you can tell it to go ahead and create you a step-by-step how to Scan your credit report for any inaccuracies or discrepancies. What steps to take if there are any of those findings on their report. Who to reach out to, if the credit bureaus are giving you a hard time, it'll give you all of that, okay? But it says, based on the initial OCR scan of the credit report images you uploaded, here are some key findings of potential discrepancies or Federal Credit Reporting Act violations and a summary of accounts to dispute. I'll also provide custom dispute templates for TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Check it out. Identify violations and discrepancies. Duplicate or multiple reporting of the same student loans. Close utility account. Verizon Wireless try to get slick and put this thing on this report 2 times and then put place for collection and seriously past due and then paid in full after the charge off. This is illegal because they're supposed to send me a 1099. They're supposed to send the creditor a 1099 when anything has been charged off, okay? Reporting the same account with different statuses can be seen as double reporting and may be misleading to lenders. So they didn't got caught double reporting. I'm telling y'all, we can go on and on. So now this was marked as a charge off. Consumer disagrees, yet no payment history is even being shown. That is wrong. Okay, so now they make the dispute templates to send to each bureau. Okay, here is the subject notice. All I got to do is copy or print this off, put in the date in the brackets, take all of that stuff out, fill out my information if it's mine, fill out whoever's information if I'm doing it for a client, okay? All of those accounts that are inaccurate, okay, or that are negative or against the law, violation of the law, okay, of the law. Right here, there is a law that protects us, okay? So now they got each letter created for me. They asked me, do you want me to help you file a complaint with the CFPB or the FTC if necessary? Why? Because that's going to get it deleted for sure. That's going to get it deleted for sure. I'm going to say, what about the personal information? And I'm going to explain to you what I mean as soon as I hit send. Sorry, I'm pecking. I'm holding the camera. Okay, now, personal information. If you have a credit report that has your name misspelled 100,000 different ways, when you try to go borrow something from somebody, they don't know who you really is. So that's a red flag. If you have umpteen addresses on your credit report, that's all called personal information. Just having that cleared up can increase your score 100 points. They get weary. Well, if I need to repossess my stuff, what address I'm gonna go to? It's 10 million addresses. Looks like identity theft. Look like somebody is using false information and misspelling their name up. So that is why personal information have to match. Send in a copy of your ID. This is the correct address, and this is the correct name, spelling of the name, and anything else other than this must be removed immediately. A lot of this stuff y'all can have removed in 24 to 48 hours. Real talk. And if you go to them big dogs, you can have it removed in 7 days, okay? So I'm like, scan a report for any violations related to personal information. Under the Federal Credit Reporting Act 609 and 610, these are laws which regulate how your personal identifiers are reported. Okay, here's what I found. No full social security number. Man, when I tell y'all this industry is ripping people so many ways, that it really angers me when I see this. Okay, it really does. There's no full social. There's no date of birth was visible. Okay, which is good. That would be a violation if it was shown in full. Most account numbers are partially masked, showing only the last few digits, also correct under FCRA, Federal Credit Reporting Act standards. Equifax is blank for almost every account, while TransUnion is showing information. Okay. Federal Credit Reporting Act requires each bureau to disclose complete and accurate information. Equifax is failing to report your legitimate trade lines that could hurt your score, appear as if you have less credit history than you do, be grounds for a dispute under this law right here. Okay? Found two types of mismatch. Okay? Old addresses or names not visible here, but if applicable, I might have didn't load that up. Here's a personal information dispute letter for all bureaus. Okay? Get that mess off of my stuff. So that is one way you can use AI to create you $10,000 a month. Second tool I would use is Canva. Now that I have that information, I would tell ChatGPT real quick. Let me tell it. I want to tell it just like this. I want to help people. I want to help people learn how to find these violations, inaccuracies, too many ends. Okay, inaccuracies and discrepancies through an ebook so that they can effectively learn the steps to properly having these items removed from their credit reports. I also want some links and some steps about, I also want some information about, the proper way to leverage debt with credit cards to build generational wealth. And please include links so that if they need to sue or report these bureaus, if they don't help them. I'm just writing out the chat, okay? I want to help people learn how to find these violations, inaccuracies, and discrepancies through an ebook so that they can effectively learn the steps to properly have these items removed from their credit reports. I also want some information about the proper way to leverage debt and credit cards to build generational wealth. And please include links so that if they need to sue or report these bureaus for violating their laws, they can do that. Let me put that on there. For violating their laws, they can know the steps. Lastly, include a call to action in this ebook, inviting them to join our low ticket paid community called financial, I don't know what it's going to be called, our paid community. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there. So now I said create me an ebook, and please remember who my targeted audience is and just how much they don't know these things. So be very detailed, but easy enough for a 7th grade level education to understand. Okay, so I told it. This is exactly what I told it. Let me minimize this a little bit. I want to help people learn how to find these violations. That's what I told them. I read that to y'all. Want to help people learn how to find. I want to create an ebook, but I want to help these people learn how to find violations, inaccuracies, and discrepancies. Okay. I want also included in there information about the proper way to leverage debt with credit cards and how they can build generational wealth doing so. I also want you to include links to the big dogs. That way, if they rights are being violated, they can sue. Okay. And lastly, I want you to include a call to action to inviting them to join my low ticket paid community where they will continue to be educated about, the credit game and how to build business credit and all of that stuff is. And then I just told it, remember who my targeted audience is. ChatGPT already knows who my targeted audience is because I have already trained it to know who my targeted audience is, right? So now that I've gotten that in there, I just hit send. Let me go ahead and turn this around. Okay, so now here go my ebook title, Fix It and Flip It, how to clean your credit and turn it into generational wealth. Table of contents, what they never told us about credit, what's hiding in your report, how to spot inaccuracies, violations, and duplicates, step-by-step dispute method with templates, leveraging credit cards the right way, how to report, sue, or escalate violations. Join the movement, your next step to wealth. Okay? So here go chapter 1. Here go chapter 2. This is just for ebook, so we're not writing a whole book, okay? Here's the laws, what to look for, okay? Step-by-step dispute method. Here you need to go to get your annual credit report, highlight anything that's wrong, duplicated, not yours, past 7 years, except student loans and bankruptcies. Write your dispute letters, include your name, mail with proof, attach what to attach, how to leverage credit cards for wealth, okay? Example of a wealth play. Clean your credit, get high limit credit cards at zero entrance. Use funds to buy you some real estate, start a digital business, buy land or get contracts. Use the profits to pay it back and repeat. How to report and sue the bureaus. Okay? CFPB, FTC, State Attorney General. Sue them in small claims court. You can sue them for $1,000 per violation. Okay? Or you can seek a consumer protection attorney, take them to arbitration. You win real big because you can go ahead and include mental suffering and all this other stuff. Okay? Your next steps to wealth. Introducing our paid community. Just for blank dollars, you'll get credit templates, live dispute workshops, step-by-step guides, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Would you now like me to turn this into a design PDF ebook with your brand colors, add a clickable join button and opt-in section for email, create the lead capture funnel and email sequence to go with it? Just say the word and I'll get you all the way together. This is ChatGPT. I literally only had to go in there and type in there what I wanted. Now I got a designed ebook. They're going to add the button in there for me for them to join my paid group. I just got to give it to ChatGPT. They're going to create my funnel and my email sequences so I can follow up with my cousins. Okay? It's that simple. To have $1 million, anybody that you know in the credit industry, they doing $1 million. That is hands down. You can go and look for anybody, even the scammers. But now there's no reason to scam anybody. You have systems and machines, Metro 2 compliance. You have all kind of AI that will actually mail these letters out. Create them over here, ChatGPT. Go over here to this other system. Say, I need you to send all of these to the 3 bureaus, upload them, and boom. They do the same thing. Analyze the report. Create the dispute letters and send them out for you. Okay? It ain't never been this easy to make a lot of money. So here's another thing you can do for with ChatGPT and Canva. I want to show y'all that now. I'm going to go ahead and stop ChatGPT over here. I might show y'all a couple of other things while I'm over here so I don't have to come back. Said I was going to spend 20 minutes. So that's on the credit side, right? If I wanted to come over and I shared this last night, okay? How I took an image of myself and can take an image of anybody. And then I put this whole this whole prompt in here and told it to create me an action figure of myself. Okay? Only thing I didn't take out was the Coca-Cola in her hand. But that picture face was put on this. These can go on top of birthday cakes. It's graduation time. You can get somebody in a cap and gown, have them standing on stacks of racks, stacks of books. It don't matter. This can become a party favor. This actually can become a t-shirt, memorabilia, a hat. It can become anything. For people to see they face on stuff, you already know it's a go. If I wanted to create, where's ideogram? Is ideogram up here? Let me find it real quick. Okay, I went over here and created a whole magazine using AI models. Let me go over here and show you guys this as well. Well, I'll stay over here in ChatGPT real quick. I get super excited because there's a lot of things you can create. Government contracting ain't never been this easy. You understand? Now they go and find the contracts for me. Oh, yes, ma'am. This where you at? Okay, go ahead. Here's opportunity based off of your business. Okay. Create my template, my proposal for me, my RFQ. Walk me through it. My budget overview, how much, broke it down. Okay, this contract is this much, how much I'm gonna spend on staffing, materials, supplies, broke it down for me. Okay, just from simple prompting. Okay, gave me a checklist. I can say, create me a checklist to show people how to get started in government contracting. Okay, it can do the same thing for me here. Gave me my NAICS codes, exactly where I need to be at. So I ain't all over the place trying to just go after money. Who got the money that I'm looking for, that my business would serve? I mean, it ain't never, I can come in here and say, look, give me a list of contracts in the state of California. I don't know why I don't be typing on my California that I can win potentially using the information you have for my business. Okay, I've already prompted to know what my business is, and I'm not gonna capitalize California ChatGPT. You just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so now it's searching the web for me. I say, give me a list of contracts in California that I can win potentially using the information you have about my business. This is my hometown. The EOC, Fresno Economic Opportunity Commission, they have a consultant and life coach services that they need help. Mental health guidance, counseling, life skills coaching, professional development. It's open to firms with relevant experiences, emphasis on small businesses, women and minority owned businesses. I fit all of those categories. Okay. This contract is for a whole year, July 31st, 2025. Submission deadline that already went by. Okay. But because they have it to July 31st, 2025, they're getting ready to open it again for sure. The contract was from August 1st, 2024 to July 31st, 2025. So now in July, I can go over here and see, it's called forecasted. Let me go ahead and get my hands in on this before it even become available. Okay, the Department of Transportation. I'll be telling all my family, get in transportation, baby. You can get billions, trillions. Take that back. Trillions in transportation without even owning one lick of fleets. Not even one. Okay. County of Orange, Port of Long Beach, they go on call coaching services. City of Los Angeles, San Diego, listen. Next steps, pursuing these opportunities. They tell me which workshops to go to, when they gonna have it. I mean, it just goes on and on. It really does, y'all. We can be here all night on AI, but yeah, I'm gonna eat the one in the refrigerator, but I'll get them something. I'll be off in time for everybody to get something. Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys can do so many things to make you $10,000 every single month. Real talk, okay? You can make music. You can make music for people. You can make websites for people. You can make guides. You can make templates. You can make anything. And you don't even got to create it. In real life, you can make anything. You do not even have to create it. So with that being said, I I did show you guys, like, I'm creating virtual avatars. I'm creating faceless content where I'm using virtual avatars, AI avatars that have been generated. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where we at? Where we at? Where you at? Where you at? Let me see where you at. Where you at? Oh, back over here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the share there, and I'm gonna show you guys how I am using um, virtual avatars to create faceless YouTube channels, faceless digital products, you name it. Okay, you ain't gotta know who Sis is, but I took Sis, created her over here. Okay, let me come over here and get this. Copy this because I'm just going. It should have gave me my 10 free daily credits. Yep, I'll take those because they for the free 99. Come over here. Let's see. Let me make sure that's the whole prompt. Nope, it wasn't. See? Plaid. I came over here and got all of this. This is what I'm copying. And then I'm just going to paste that here. Then I'm just going to modify it, okay? She has sleek waistline, platinum blonde hair, straight style with a middle part, and slicked down baby hairs. Her makeup is fully glam, bold eyebrows, dramatic lashes, wing eyeliner, and glossy gold lips. She wears a striking, I'm gonna say striking black. I'm gonna put the striking. She wears a black take that out. Black and white Adidas sweatsuit. And matching, take this oversized matching shoes. She has platinum jewelry. And just platinum jewelry and diamond earrings. Okay, so I changed up the prompt. I'm gonna go ahead and hit send on that bad boy. And now instead of the girl in the pink, I'm literally finna create a whole nother image. It'll be done. Oh yeah, it's done. Okay. I can change this up to frost lipstick. I can go ahead and rerun this if I want to. Close that out. And then I'm going to hit rerun if I don't like that one until I find the one that I do like. So now they give me a different image, right? I could put a hat on her. Let me copy the prompt. Switch it up. Instead of gold, I'm going to put frost. And then I'm going to put she is wearing a matching ball cap. A matching ball cap with who got Dose sunglasses. Okay, so now I just go modify that prompt a little bit. It's going to generate me different visuals, and the reason why I'm generating different visuals is because, see, there she go. Okay. If I didn't like that blonde hair, then I can change that blonde hair to black hair. Let me click on her again. Till I find the perfect image. Or if I just want to keep on making a bunch of images, I'm doing that on purpose. And so I am going to change her hair. She has waist length, Peruvian, wavy hair. I'm going to just put with slick down baby hairs. Okay. With a blinged out mouthpiece grill showing all teeth with her pinky finger in the corner of her mouth where her canine teeth are. Okay. So now I'm going to make a totally different image. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with these images in just a moment. They didn't give sis some braces, but it's cool. If I don't like that, I can just tell them to rerun it. Now, I can turn this into a video. I can turn this into a magazine. I can turn this into a journal. Here she go. I'm loving it. Okay. So this is the one for me. I'm going to go ahead and download sis. See which other one I'm going to download. I'm gonna take her again too, and I'm just gonna change it from pink to dark blue because I got a vision for that. Hairstyle with a side part. Let me just change that up a little bit. I don't know what I just did, but I messed something up. Her makeup, dramatic, glossy, royal blue. She wears a striking let me change that to royal blue. And then royal blue here. And then I hit generate. Okay. So once I finish with that, I'm going to go ahead and download it if it come out the right way the first time. Okay, she cold. Yes. Loving it. So I'm going to download her. Got her. I'm thinking about downloading sis right here. And then I'll download her. Okay. So now I'm going to come over here to this other platform, which is Canva. Told you all you need is literally 2 tools. I use a third one, which was Ideogram to create, PicLumen to create my images. But now I can just come over here straight away. Okay. Click on me a magazine. It's probably going to not open up yet. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. And now I have a magazine. Just that easy. Okay. We're going to get rid of her. We're going to upload our photos over here. Okay. So now I can put on this magazine, whichever one I see fit. Okay. So now I have a fashion magazine. I can add a page, start putting about who this is, change up the text. Okay. If I don't want that photo there, I can just go ahead and change it to another photo. Okay. Now I have a photo about fashion. And I can just create this about AI fashion models and how they are taking over, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. I can do that as well. Okay. If I don't want her there, I say, yeah, I don't want her there. I'd rather have her here if that's what I want to do. Okay. So I can create magazines. I'm going to go ahead and put that blue back. Okay. I can create magazines. I can create, you name it, I can create it. Okay. I can create Let me see what's in here I can create. Say it was somebody's wedding or baby shower. I can create the chip bags for them. Um, oh, it went all the way down. Hold on, y'all. If I wanted to create a journal, I can do that. Okay. If I wanted to create business cards or some type of greeting card, I can do that. I could just take her out and replace her with her. And then I'll just go ahead and change the colors to match the colors that she have. Okay, I can use that color. I can use this color, make her blend in. So it's one side on that side where I can write, on this side where I can write. It's just so many different things. These are cards you can create. You can create reels, videos, so many different things you can just create with that image. If I wanted to go in and um, say, this is for baddies on a budget. Here's a budget planner. Okay. How to help people budget, how to help them weekly budget, how to help them monthly budget, how to help them yearly budget. Okay. This is how it would look printed. But all I'm responsible for literally is the image. Take that, go to my uploads. I'm going to add her in her place. And I'm going to change the background color. And let's see what it will look like. Black. Nah, I really don't like it black. And change it to gray. Okay. And then I could add whatever I want to. Is literally just scroll it down a little bit. Okay. Baddie on a budget. Now I'm just taking an image and created a whole entire planner. Hey, if you want to learn how to save more money doing this savings challenge, I can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, you know, what's an amazing savings challenge to help a single mother be able to have more money towards the end of the year when holidays and all of that stuff is coming, without having to worry about, straining her bills or getting into debt just to provide Christmas or whatever for her family. And it will come up with that. And then say, I also have a planner that's called Baddie on a Budget. I want you to come up with a plan for baddies that need to budget their resources, being they're single or, in a two-parent home, or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to tell it. But literally just with a click of a photo that I just made on another platform. Okay. What I like about her, I can move her all the way around if I wanted to. I can make her big, I can make her little, I can make her over here. I can flip her and have her flip to the other side if I wanted her to be like this here. So many different things we can do with AI, okay? So I'm going to leave that alone with AI because I've showed you guys multiple ways to make at least $10,000 every single month with a copy, paste, a drag, and a drop. What I do have for you guys, and I will show you what I have for you guys. If you guys want to learn how to create these talking avatars and different things of that sort, to make money using AI. Might as well make money using AI instead of letting AI use you. That's for sure. We're making faceless animated videos as such. We're making stories. We're putting them on faceless YouTube channels. We're making uh, trending news channels. Let me play it from this way. Read the fine print, cousin. Ownership means we don't just sign deals, we set terms. And you don't have to use your voice. I only use my voice for this. You're making every video. I'm not just building a business. I'm crafting a blueprint for freedom, one slide at a time. All AI. You can make these things move. You can make these things talk. You can make them do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Um, I think I do have one that actually talks. Let me go pull it up. Let me see. I think I have. Where are my videos at? Do I have them over here? Yeah, so I can make them talk, whole 9 yards, okay? I can make them talk using my voice, or I can make them talk with a script using somebody else's voice. So you have those kind. Let me stop and share on here real quick. Okay, this one actually is on an ad. Let's see, did I just do one or two? Did I do three? Let me see what this one is. Oh, she's not talking. Let me see if this one's talking. Um, Hold on, let me find the other one. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hedra. I think I did it over here on Hedra. I did. So I have talking Cabbage Patch dolls. Let me try to blow this thing up so you can actually see it. Come on. Okay, so you make these kind. We make so many different ones. We can advertise for people. Let's see what this one is. So that's another person's voice. If you don't want to use your voice, you can use somebody else's. Okay. So that's my voice. That's another voice if you wanted to use somebody else's voice. But you can literally make these things talk. Okay. Like I just showed you. Here is a Cabbage Patch. So many different things you can make talk. It moves, it comes outside of the packaging, it can rip through, it can walk, it can talk, all kind of things. Okay, so what I have for you beautiful people, I have an opportunity for you to learn these tools where you can make you some money every single month like clockwork. Um, and I'm talking about at least $10,000 you'd be able to make. Selling a digital product, e-guide, an e-book, access to a community to learn these, whatever it is, for $47 a month. And getting 200 people, the fastest way would be a community. I'm not going to cap, but getting 200 people inside of a community paying you $47 a month to learn this or credit or whatever it is that's your expertise. Getting them inside of your community one time, you get 200 people in there. That is $10,000 a month. You don't even got to do no more heavy lifting. You get 400 people in there. That's $20,000 a month just from a community. So this has the potential to just expand, going to a job and you working years and years to get a promotion, to get a level up, a supervisor's position. You don't got to do that. You can pay yourself when you want, how you want. You can create these in the bathtub safely, on the commode. You can tape it. You can create these in your car, at the airport waiting to board your flight, at the doctor's office, at your children's recitals. You can create this anywhere, anytime, in literally 60 seconds or less, okay? So that is the first thing I want to share with you guys. I have an opportunity for you to get access to this group that I am going to be sharing all of these tools and strategies. Normally, it is $97 every single month. I am going to let the first 5 get in for $97, a one-time founding fee, okay? $97 one time. You learn everything AI, whether that's creating faceless YouTubes, creating brand, marketing opportunities using avatars and chibi babies and all these different things. You can learn that in a community with somebody hand holding you, showing you the latest tools. Hey, do this. You can use this. You make $10,000 just doing this, becoming a branding or marketing, specialist or whatever it is. Wherever you see going with this, you can go with this. And you have the opportunity to network with other like-minded individuals. So for 5 people, I will allow you to get the founding fee of $97 one time. After that, after this live goes off, it is $197 initially, and then it is going to be $97 per month thereafter. Like I said, I'm going to teach you how to make $10,000 a month using artificial intelligence with not even spending more than 2 to 4 hours out of a whole month. Okay? And you can find the time, 1 hour a week. That's it. That's all it requires. 2 to 4 hours a month, 1 hour a week, 30 minutes a week leads up to, or adds up to 2 hours. 1 hour a week adds up to 4 hours in a month. Okay. So we have that. I am going to make sure that I go get this meat out of the oven that my husband asked me to keep an eye on, and then use the ladies' room. But I do got something for y'all, so y'all not just sitting here, like in La La Land with nobody to talk to. Let me go ahead and massage your brain for just a quick minute, and I will be right back, cousins. And we'll be right back.
When you're making decisions to change your life, you can't talk to people who are on your level, because they're going to tell you it makes sense to stay here and just make here better, when you know there is something higher that is calling you. There's a better quality of life. There's an abundance. There is an expectation, a passion, a new life that is calling you. And everybody on your level will try to convince you to stay here with them because they're stuck in a place called comfort. Are you willing to be uncomfortable? I remember back when I was cleaning toilets for a living, and I would run into wealthy people every now and then, and oftentimes the reverberating theme that they would all seem to throw out is that, Marcus, you got to make investments. If you're going to be financially fit, fiscally disciplined, you got to pay to play. You got to make an investment. I knew that I wanted something more, and I knew I was destined for more, but I didn't want to accept the fact that if I'm going to make money, I've got to invest money. When you start making these investments, it's not going to feel good. It's not going to make sense to anybody on your level. Whatever goal you have, your physiology, your psychology, your relationships, your business ventures, whatever it is. So the question is, are you willing to leave this place called comfort? Are you aimed? Are you targeted? Do you believe that you have what it takes to pay the price? But more than that, can you handle the pain that comes with paying? It is not going to be comfortable. Are you willing to walk in not only uncomfortability, but are you willing to walk in uncharted territory? This means that I'm going to a place I've never been, and it's not going to feel good in the beginning, in the genesis, when we're first getting started. But eventually, if I stay committed, I'll see a harvest. If you're going to reap a harvest, if you keep sowing sparingly, you will reap sparingly. But the moment that you understand that there is a price to pay to get where you want to be, it will cost you dearly. It don't feel good right now. I don't like it. I want to leave it. I want to throw in the towel. I want to walk away from it all. But I've got to be able to see the power of what lies ahead. Today's pain is tomorrow's power. The new life that you want, that you hold in your head, that you only dream of, it will cost you your old life. I got everything I need to go to the next level. What is required to live the lifestyle that I see in my head? Because I no longer want to live vicariously through someone else. I'm no longer going to just sit around and like other people's pictures when I could be living that reality. So it's not that I want your life, it's that I understand that there's something more for me. But the question is, am I willing to write it out? Am I willing to see it, dream it, count up the cost, and then pay the price? Most of us are not willing to pay that price. And so we just go on living in the mundane, living in the monotony, living in a place where our money's unpredictable and our relationships are unpredictable. We're living in anxiety and stress. All of you listening to me have the opportunity to be excellent in every sphere and room and arena that you walk in. Do you know why you want to change? Because once you get a why, you become dangerous. You are a person of vision and valor and discipline. You got this thing. Why? Not you. Stop looking for everybody else to do it. Stop looking for everybody else to support it. Believe in it, to hand it to you, to point you in the right direction. You have everything you need right now in this moment to take a step forward. You've got to stop waiting for the opportunity to come along. And you've got to learn to master the art and the privilege of creating the opportunity. Stop limiting yourself to what can come to you and focus on what needs to come from you, to create, to pioneer, to trailblaze. The question that many people fail to ask is not where do I get the money to get the life, but who must I become to attract the money to get the life?
That's it right there. Appreciate y'all time. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on forward. I appreciate y'all. I am going to get off camera because I brought a little snack. I ain't going to be smacking in y'all face and doing y'all like that. So I am going to turn the camera off because your girl needs something, okay? Your girl needs a little boost real quick, okay? So I'm just going to move that over there like that. And then I'm going to come off screen right here. I am going to pull up an image where you guys could see what I'm going to be speaking about next, okay? So from here on out, what I have available is done-for-you products. With the AI, if you guys want to get into the mentorship group, it is $90 $7 one time for 5 people, and then it is $97 thereafter if you catch it after the live. And like I said, I'm gonna teach you how to create all faceless contents, ebooks, avatars, talking avatars, ads that you can literally put out there to sell your digital products. I'm gonna teach you to work, okay? Especially with this new faceless content, how to sell stock images, how to create websites. Every new AI tool that hits the market, you will be notified with a demonstration of how to do it. And these will be simple tools that you can use. So that's the first deal, okay? Um, Secondly, I have, let me show y'all this real quick. Stand still and let me pull this up real quick. In time, playing it down. All right, so let me share my screen here. Secondly, what I got for a low ticket for you guys is 7,500 different ways to get paid, literally. Okay, this is a 7,500 done for you digital bundle. 7,500 different ways to get paid. Okay, I'm talking about personal development planners, journals, calendars, business bundles, Etsy shop planner for people that's on Etsy. You can go take that and sell it to Etsy, on Etsy, for people who use Etsy, Shopify. If you need a small business plan so you can go get some funding, prayer journals, calm in your mind, vision book journal, 1,000 positive affirmations for women, 1,000 positive affirmations for men, daily manifestation guide. You got a social media bundle in here: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Pregnancy bundle. There is 7,500 ways to get paid. Rental property, home property bundle, gardening, pet care planner, health and wellness bundle, how to take care of your mind, your body, your emotions. They got planners and journals in there as well, ADHD planners, 100 self-reflective prompts, 100 relationship prompts you can get in that space. Travel planners, bachelor party planners for wedding, end of life planners for people who are planning, work from home planners. You got all kind of stuff. School bundles, back to school, college, student planner, summer tracker, teacher planner. You got meal planners. I mean, it's 7,500 ways to get paid. And literally all you have to do is what I'm about to show you next, okay? You got all of this. You got personal to-do list planners and trackers and journals and different things of that sort. You can give these away as freebies. Say, hey, here's a daily journal for kids. How to overcome negative thoughts. Here's 25 interior designs. Here's a self-care planner. Here's a blood sugar logbook. Here's a diabetes tracker. How to stop smoking. Okay. Side hustle tracker. These are freebies that you can give away to get people on your email list and then upsell them from the email. Okay. These are all done for you. Faceless digital marketing bundle. You want faceless guides, faceless marketing guides, how to start making sales. You just click on this, literally. Once you click on this, hold on, let me share. Once you click on these, because they already done for you, you click on the link and it takes you right to Canva. Instead of you trying to go figure it out, you take it right over here to Canva. It's already done for you. How to create faceless Instagram strategies to make your first sale and many more. All you got to do is click on use design. It's already done for you. This thing is already done for you. It tells them exactly what to do. Welcome, how to get started, how to resell to your own audience. Let's get fired. All you got to do is simply download this and sell this. Okay, what are resale rights? What is a faceless account and why to have one? Strategy to scale, all of this stuff. Okay, it is fully loaded and ready for you to go ahead and do what you got to do. The images are added. The only thing that I would change on this is something like this. Let me come and add her over here. Okay, change the image on it by dragging it from over here to over here. Okay, actually, I'm just going to go to the photos because this is a faceless brand. So I'm telling people how to do faceless content. And then I'm just going to do faceless woman aesthetic. Okay. I could add this photo over there. No faces being shown. She's just working from home if I wanted to use that one. Okay. If I wanted to use something like this. Okay, I can just change the picture from dragging and dropping. They have a bunch of stock photos. I can use this one right here. Get in there like that. I can turn the transparency up on it so it don't look all gray and dusty. Okay, if I want the transparency back down on it, I can do it that way as well. Find any photo over here, okay? I can put her in there like this. Change this coloring to black so people can see it. And then hit change all. So now all of the text is black. And we're good to go. I can turn the transparency up so you can see it a little bit better like that. Okay. How to make sales faceless. I can change it to this photo. Let me see. Slide it in there like that. And then change the text back to white. Or I can change it to pink. Okay. And now I'm just ready to hit share. I'm ready to download. This is how many pages? 16-page book of how to make sales faceless. I can sell this without showing my face, okay? And literally all you got to do is do what I just did. Put you a photo there. If you like the photo, if you don't, then you don't. I have that 7,500 digital products that you can pay yourself 7,500 ways. You can sell this easily for 17 bucks. That's just one of them. And then you got a tracker in there for this. Okay, let's go back to the bundle. We can sell that by itself for $17. And then we come and we say, okay, we got that one out in the market. Let's come over here, how to the faceless real guy. Let's click on that. Okay. It's going to take me out, but now it takes me back to Canva and the same thing that you just seen me do. I do that. I could tell how to create faceless TikTok marketing. Just click on it. Takes me right on over there. People is on TikTok wanting to know how to make money. So this bundle is already done for you. It's already to go. You even got reels, luxury hotel reels. People are nosy. They like to see luxury type of reels. They like to see that type of stuff. And then it got mock-ups and freebies, mastering Pinterest, how you can go and get you a big bag off of Pinterest. 13 digital planner Etsy listing mock-up templates, 128 digital product mock-up templates, and so you can sell this immediately as soon as you buy it. 7,500. I am selling it for $97. You'll make 75 if you just sold everything in this bundle for $97. Okay, let's do some math real quick. Let me tell you what you might be passing by. It's 7,500 products in here. If you sold each one at $97. That would be $727,500 for you if you sold every single one. If you sold every single one in here for $47, that still would be $352,000 from something you only invested $97 for. So I have that next up. Next up, I got a couple done for you opportunities. If you guys want to take advantage of that, then I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay, let me get off camera so I can go ahead and eat my brownie. All right, let me get my other image pulled up here, and we'll be ready to go. Are you okay? Why is they making me send a code? This is so stupid. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this code. Mm-hmm. All right, it is. This was me. 519. Okay. Restore your chat history faster next time. Get out of here. Why would you make me have to put a pin in here? I don't want to put a pin. No, I don't want to create a pin. So what? Boom. All right. So let me go ahead and grab what I need to grab over here. Show y'all. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Let me find it. Let me find it. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Is it right here? Let's see. Is this it? Okay, hold on. I'm almost there, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. All right, all right. If I can't find it real quick, then I know it's somewhere up in here. If there's a reason. Hold on, y'all. Your girl be having a lot of stuff that I send, but hopefully it's somewhere over here. Please, Father. Here we go. I knew it was, but I'm just going to pull this one up here. Okay. And then let me share my screen. So the next thing that I do have available is this is a middle ticket. So the $97 for to learn everything AI, or the $97 for you to have 7,500 done for you templates. That's what I have available for you. I am looking for 5 people. 5. Only 5. Hear me clearly. I normally would charge $997 for this, but I'm looking for 5 people who want to make $1 million off of mentorships, creating communities, creating a group. I will show you what to put in that group, how to maximize that group, how to monetize that group, how to get consistent passive income every single month from doing something one time. I am only looking for 5 people, okay? I normally charge $1,000 for me to teach you how to go and create you communities. I've showed you guys the last live. I think I will show you guys really quickly. Let me stop that there and show you $1 million creating memberships, a community. Simple as that, okay? Like this man here who has 7,500 members. Let me move this. He has 7,500 members and he charges $129 a month. That is $967,500 every single month from a membership, like a Netflix subscription. And what he teaches people is just how to reclaim their body, their health, and their energy. Nothing fabulous. He's not an expert. This is an older guy who did it first in his life. Now he can show other people how he did it. Same thing you can do. You raise children. If you're raising children, if you know coding, whatever it is that you know, you can create a group around it and make you residual income, passive income every single month. This guy got 3,300 members in his group, and he's charging just $33. That is $108,900 every single month. If you times that times 12, he's at $1,306,000 in 1 year off a group teaching anime fitness. Okay? So many different ways. You don't have to just do it here. You can actually do it on, they're teaching AI automations. When I come by here and drop on y'all for the free 99, my guy Jack over here is charging $77 a month. He has 1,600 people over here times $77 a month. He's doing $123,200 every month. Times that times 12, he's doing $1,478,400 every single year off of a community. Okay, so I'm not going to stay over here long. I just wanted to show y'all. I'm looking for 5 people who want to make $1 million off of mentorships within the next 30 to 45 days max. I'm going to show you how to do it all, put it together, the whole 9 yards, $497. Would you invest $497 tax money off of $1 million? Absolutely you would. Okay, so that is the third that I have available. First one is the AI mentorship, where you make faceless content, avatars, music, learn all the new AI tools, get the skills, show you how to make an AI twin, how to do brand marketing, the whole 9 yards. It's $97 for the first 5 people. One-time founding fee, $97. After this live, it is going to be $197 to enroll and $97 residual monthly fee. Secondly was the 7,500 done for you digital products. I shared that if you sold everything in that done for you bundle, because all of those planners and journals, they all have like 20 to hundreds of pages. All day long, you can get $97. All day long, you can get $47 for each item in there. How to make money faceless, how to get sales fast, all this stuff that's already done for you, okay? You don't have to do it. That was $97. Here is the mid-ticket, $497. 5 of you guys will learn how to make $1 million from a membership, what you see on the screen, okay? Moving on. Next thing I have available are 3 done-for-you services. If you don't want to do it yourself, I will create you a business. I will do your marketing for the first 30 days. Okay? I will get everything set up for you, including your digital product, including your page where you're going to sell this at, and do your marketing, your digital posts, all of that stuff for 30 days to build your engagement, to grow your audience and your following so that when I hand it over to you, you are ready for sales on demand. I will do 3 done for yous, fully built out AI automated faceless digital businesses or a YouTube channel for $997, and I only have 3 spots, okay? I only have 3 spots, but I will get you all the way together. If you don't have time and you don't have the wherewithal to understand tech and AI and drag and drop a copy and paste, that is fine. I will do it for 3 people and only 3 people, okay? For $997, I will have you all the way together in 30 days or less, ready to start making sales. So that's number 4. That's a done for you business in a box. AI business in a box, a done for you. Next done for you would be if you don't want to have no dealings with AI, cool, don't. But if you want to go ahead and get funding on the front end, $30,000 minimum, all the way up to $1 million. It just depends on what we create your business plan to state. What endeavor you're going to take when we create the business plan. But on the front end, $30,000 plus. We're going to show you how to pay that back using their own money. So we give you a consultation and a framework to pay them back where you have extra monies to go and actually invest into something that's going to generate you money every single month. And then whatever is left over, you can use it to leverage it to get yourself out of any personal debt. You can also leverage it to pay off some bills. Hint, hint. You can use it, okay, as you please, but we're going to make sure we set you up successfully so you don't have a loan that you cannot pay back. And then while we're doing that, we're going to be working on your personal credit. Okay, we're going to be working on your personal credit because we need to get you to a 720 credit score. Now, we get you to the 700 credit score. We now can go for the big bag, the really, really, really big bag. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. It ain't no if we can get you funded. We will get you funded with this opportunity here. Okay? We will get you funded for this type of money. We have to have you at a 720, and we know exactly what needs to come off your credit report. So on the front end, you get $30,000 minimum to go start something, buy something, invest in something that's going to bring you that money back every single month. We're also going to pay back the money in advance up to 2 years. So you don't have to worry about paying back a loan they gave you. Now you're in profit mode. We're going to get your credit to a 720 so we can go have a conversation with our bank relations manager who will go ahead and get you funded for this. Why? Because he's a bonus for lending out this type of money. So the money is available. They want to lend it. They want to lend it. Just got to know what you're doing. Or have somebody who can help you figure it out. So I have that. I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all I had to eat. Hopefully it ain't too rude. But we're going to get you funded on the front end. We're going to get your credit together, get your business plan together. We're going to make sure you have a business plan to, you know, follow using the money. Of course, we can't tell you which way to use the money, but we are going to guide you in the way that you should go so that you have a blueprint. You're not just out here getting that type of money and messing it off. And then we get you prepared for the big bucks, which is this. Okay. And I believe we have either 2 more spots. I know we potentially have 1 that we're waiting to confirm. So it was 3, which leads us to 2 spots. It is a $2,000 investment. The $2,000 is going to be to get your business plan, get the team together so we can go get you approved for the 30K on the front end funded. And then we're going to use systems and other people to get your credit together. So on the back end, when you go for the 250,000 and 150,000, we will receive 10% of that. And then you go off and do whatever it is, buy property, buy land, buy buildings, whatever it is that you want to do with the monies that you have just been granted, then you are free to do so, okay? So we get you funded for the big bag on the back end. On the front end, we get you funded for 30K minimum. And then we go ahead and get your credit all the way together so that you can go after this big bag that you see on the screen. We only have 2 spots left. And again, that is a $2,000 investment that we will get your business funding and all of that stuff, the paperwork, find the lender in your city, have you go submit the information, and within 30 days or less, have that money in your bank account. Okay. So it's an investment that don't take a long time to return back to you. Triple, quadruple what you invested to get the service done for you. So that's our financially free funding investment opportunity. Lastly, my husband has a transportation investment opportunity. You want to get started in the transportation, which I highly recommend grandmas, grandpas, mamas, daddies. When I tell you transportation ain't slowed down and still people are doing 5,000 to 7,000 after expenses and gas and all of that stuff every single week. You make what you want to make. You go when you want to go. This ain't no, I'm driving for a company. This ain't even got to be, I'm driving at all. But it generates a lot of money. Low startup. We done found and cracked the code of how you can go ahead and get started without even having your own fleet. He will get your fleet for you. He will build your business trade lines for you so that you can go get approved for funding. He will also come up with your business plan so you can go get funding from these CDFI lenders that will give you the money to start up your own fleet. He will also do all of your paperwork, your EIN, your LLC, the business structure. He will get your MCDOT number so you can cross state lines. If you wanted to transport, have somebody else transport, he would do all of that. So adding your business, building your business structure, adding the heartbeat to your business, which is the EIN and the trade lines, getting you approved for funding. But you don't have to wait to roll out on the funding. You can make money on demand. There's contracts, all kind of different things that you can actually grab a hold to and utilize before you ever even seen any type of funding. Okay. And then last but never least, we're going to throw in the government contract for our workshop so you can go sell your businesses and your services to the government for trillions of dollars. I have showed you guys so many contracts that have come to my husband in his name with his information on there. So you know it ain't no screenshot of somebody else's stuff. No, it's our stuff. These contracts be millions of dollars, millions to transport pipes and poles that we don't got to transport. We go find the people with that type of truck, that type of equipment. We pay them a portion. We get a portion for connecting the government to them. And that's what we call the middleman method, okay? So you will get that as well as a fully done for you transportation with the fleet. With the fleet. We have the fleet for you, the whole 9 yards, okay? My husband normally charges $5,000 to build this out for you. He said he will only let 2 people get it at $2,500. Fully done for you. Fully ready for you to scale as soon as he hands it over to you, okay? There was something else I was supposed to tell y'all, but my time is up. Something else I was supposed to tell y'all. It was something else. Maybe I'll tell y'all on the next one, okay? So the information is on the screen. Secure your spot. Secure your spot, because I have some possibilities, but it's a first come, first serve basis over here. And I tell everybody that. Secure your spot. The information is on the screen. Not only is it on the screen, it is in the description of this video. Please include your email. If you do not, then we can't send you what is rightfully due unto you. And if we building you out anything, we definitely need to communicate. Okay? So that is, thank you, Holy Spirit. He didn't want me to forget. I have an opportunity where I'm building a house in Birmingham. I'll just say that I'm trying to watch how I word my words. We having a new construction built. It's all around the new stadium. Like the stadium, all the events is like sold out way into 2026. And what we're going to do is offer temporary shelter, meaning Airbnb. We're going to make a big bag off the front end. But with appreciation, with everything still been added in that area, the land, the price of the property is going to appreciate. Okay? This is an opportunity for you to have either 12 to 18 months of passive income coming back into you from this property, should you want to invest. I also have some land that you can buy. We're going to see the land on a land tour, not in the not too distant future, where if you wanted to get in on this opportunity for land, you with us, then you can potentially have a half acre or a whole acre, depending on which one you choose. But you can sell it if that's what you wanted to do, or you can build on it if that's what you wanted to do. A half an acre will allow you to build 9 2,400 square foot homes. You build 9 2,400 square foot homes and you sold them at $300,000. Okay, median price. 300,000 times 9. That is $2,700,000. Okay, that you can make off of land, just land by itself. So I have a couple opportunities. If you are interested, you can kindly email me to get the deets and the details. Any questions for me before I go? I'm going to leave y'all with that. I told y'all I wasn't going to hold up too much of y'all time, and I'm 6 minutes over mine. Any questions before I go? Instagram fam, I know y'all can't see the information, on the screen, but you can always DM me, okay? And when I respond, make sure you respond back. If not, Dr. T don't chase nobody. She don't beg nobody. She don't hound nobody. The information that I'm literally trying to give to y'all could make me a multi millionaire. If I just shut all internet down, say, you know what, I'm just gonna go in and focus on me and my business, I would be a multi-millionaire in months, not in years, in months. So inbox me and I will send you all the deets. Okay. With that being said, I love y'all. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in, sitting out with your girlfriend. And if I could help you or help upgrade your financial forecast in any way, then you already know what to do. Since there ain't no questions over here, I love you people and I will see you guys soon.